All right, you guys, I tried to do a live call and it went bad because my connection is bad. So I really apologize, guys. It's my first time going live on YouTube, so I didn't even know how it was gonna go, but it didn't go really well. I tried like almost 10 times. But anyways, want to get right into this video, kind of sharing with you guys kind of the process going from sending out our marketing to getting the call comes in, to setting the appointment, to making an offer on it, and going to execute it, and finding the buyer. So we actually had one of our subscribers ask me that question, so I just want to do this quick video to share with you guys our process and how everything works. Okay, so what it is first we send out, obviously, we send out all of our marketing. So when we get that call come in, what it is it's gonna go to one of our girls, and their job is to gather all the information on the property and the seller, and what's the reason for them to sell the property, right? So once we gather all the information, what they want for the property, how much they're if they owe anything on the property, what they're looking to get for it, when they're looking to sell it, when they're looking to close, buy. So what it is we try to gather as much information as we can on the first phone call. Okay, hold on a second. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Okay, hold on. Hi you guys, sorry about that. My car mount fell off and I got an incoming call, so I apologize for that, for the cutout. But anyway, so typically this is how it works, and I just want to get straight to the point. So we send out all marketing, the seller calls in, one of our girls will pick up. Her job is just to gather all the information on the property. So, we give her a question to ask the seller. Her job is to gather all the information. Once all the information is gathered, then at that time, if the seller, saying that yes, they are looking for a no risk, no obligation offer, or yeah, they're interested in selling, they're looking for an offer, then they will go ahead. So as long as the seller's willing to go through the process, okay, willing to go through the process to give us all the information on the property, why they're selling, etc., then at that time, our girl will send that lead over to us. So she will set up an appointment for us to call back to make the offer to the seller. So the second phone call is typically, we want to call back, we want to make the offer to the seller, and hopefully can come to an agreement on a price that works for them and for us, and being able to tie that deal up under contract on the second phone call. Okay, and then after that, all we do, so let's just say on the second phone call, when we make the offer, and if the seller reject our offer, then we set follow up. And it's really depend, if the price is really far apart, then we set up a 15. So typically if the price is just really far apart, then we set up a 15, 30, 60 days, 90 days follow-up. Now, if the price is, let's just say within like 15 or 20,000 apart, then we want to set up a 3 days follow-up, a week follow-up. So because it's not that far apart, we want to make sure that we keep on contact with them and let them know, hey, basically just tap them on their shoulder and let them know, hey, we're here. Just want to see if you guys would consider our offer. And a lot of times we come back and, we come back 3 days later, and we'll move like 1,000 or 2,000 up, right? We'll move 1,000 or 1,500 or $2,000 up and see if they're willing to wiggle or move on their price. Okay, you guys? But it really all determined on the second phone call of how long you should set the follow-up for. Okay, so if your second phone call, where you did the research on the property and you call back, and the seller wants full retail value for the property, because they're just interested in getting the offer from you. Okay, now the girls that are gonna collect all the incoming call, she doesn't know anything about what the property's worth or anything like that. Her job is just to gather all the information from us. As long as the sellers say that they're interested in selling or getting a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us, then her job is just assign it to us, and we'll just do a quick research on the property, see what the property is worth, see what whatever the seller is saying, is it true or not true on what the value of the property, and what they want to get for the property. Okay, And then, so on the initial second phone call, is we just verify all the information with the seller that she has, that they have told on the first phone call. Go over that, present the offer, and like I said, the second phone call is where you determine how the seller is, and if they're not motivated, if the property's worth 100 and they want to get full retail 100 for it, then what you're gonna do is that you're gonna set them up, you know, a 30-day follow-up. You know, that could be a 30-day follow-up. And then after that 30-day follow-up, you just want to check in with them, see how they're doing, see if there's anything changes in their situation. If not, then it's you know, the 60, the 90 days, etc. Okay. So we want to follow up until they sell the property. But depending on the motivation, it's how far we set out to follow up with them. Okay. Now, let's just say on the second phone call, if you're and the seller's only 15 or 20,000 or 30,000 apart, then we set up a 3 days follow-up, a week follow-up, a 15 days follow-up. Just kind of tap them on their shoulder, let them know, hey, we're here, we're interested in your property. So just to let them know, because a lot of times, you know, people get busy with their life, and a lot of times they forget. I mean, there are sellers that we have called back and they're like, oh gosh, yeah, you know what, we are ready to sell now. We actually, you know, would consider your offer, you know, but we totally forgot about you, or we lost your phone number, we lost your contact info, so we're glad that you came in contact with us and touching base. Okay, you guys? So things like that happen, so that's why we want to keep on contact with them and just kind of be right there in front of them, let them know, hey, you know, if anything changes, we're here, so we're ready, we have the, you know, we have the offer ready for you, etc. Okay, you guys? And also too, is, you know, a lot of times where if we're not too far apart in price, I would, you know, keep them very tightly on a close-up phone call, and, you know, come back and saying, hey, would you consider, you know, $500 more or $1,000 more or $1,500 more, whatever whatever the spread is, you guys can go. I typically just let them know, hey, we have room to move. This is how much we can move. So basically let the seller know that, hey, we are still open for a negotiation. If you guys would consider, you know, dropping your price a little bit. So anyways, that's kind of how we do it. But so the first is gather information. Second phone call is to make the initial offer and to tie that property up under contract. And then once you got it under contract, then it just goes to title company, and then we send it out to all of our cash buyer. Okay. And if you can't get it locked up under contract on the second phone call, then depending on motivation, you want to set follow up with them. All right, you guys. So anyways, hopefully that helps. I know one of this question come from one of our subscriber. So I just want to do a quick video sharing with you guys. That's our process. Okay. The first, click all the information. Second is make the offer. Third is either you know, it's on the second call, it's either lock it up on the contract or set follow-ups according to the motivation of the seller. All right, you guys. That's it, you guys. Just want to share that quickly with you. Thank you to everyone that have subscribed. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. My job in this channel is to share and teach you guys everything I know about wholesaling houses, how you don't need any cash in the bank, you don't need good credit, you don't need any construction background, but you're able to lock these property up under contract, and then being able to legally assign it to someone else that's willing to pay more for it and make a large profit. All right, you guys? And that's all my channel is about, is wholesaling houses, teaching you guys, showing you guys everything everything I've learned for the past 5 years in this business. All right, you guys? Take care. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If for those of you who haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.